In a scene described by one investigator as reminiscent of a weird religious rite, 5 persons, including actress Sharon Tate, were found dead at the home of Miss Tate and her husband, screen director Roman Polanski. Miss Tate, who starred in Valley of the Dolls, was 8 months pregnant and was found in a bikini-type nightgown with a rope around her neck attached to the body of a man.
2 bodies inside, 2 bodies outside.
Among the other victims were Hollywood hairstylist Jay Sebring and coffee heiress Abigail Folger. Authorities would allow no one in an unofficial capacity inside the posh $200,000 home in the hills overlooking Los Angeles.
Hello, okay, wait, hold on. Who's that?
Oh, hey, everyone.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Welcome. So I just read this 600-page book, and it's all about the 60s and the Manson murders, and that's where we are. Oh my God! Look at
Ridiculousness. Ridiculousness.
Look at you.
So it's face cam.
Okay.
And shoulder cam. Wow. Isn't that ridiculous?
That is crazy.
It's heavy.
Multi-mic. I took out like 9 pounds of it.
Really?
Yep. So there's like a wireless.
It's bigger than
thing
last
right
time I wore it, but it's lighter. Can I just say my battery is now up to 21% again? It was at 24, then it went down to 17. Okay, I got here.
17 to 24, now it's
17, 24, 17, 21.
That's Jay Sebring's Porsche. These are the 2 original houses. And this is where we are right now.
Oh, okay.
So you know who Roman Polanski, right? The director.
No.
Rosemary's Baby.
Okay.
The pianist.
Right.
Very, very famous director. Piece of shit. Sharon Tate was his partner, and he was in Europe.
Margot Robbie.
Who's in New York?
From
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
yes,
reimagining
Right.
of.
Reimagining of that.
What is this blue thing?
That's what.
That's what it is.
Oh,
We
that's
don't
what you don't know.
That's we don't know.
That's the question
That's
mark.
exactly. This was shot with a film camera, not with a digital. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a raven that just flew right.
Oh, I love Ray.
Right there they are. He's flying in the canyon. You can see
Big
him.
boys.
Ominous.
Yes, they usually come up to visit. Don't want to give away anything more than that, but I do want to give you guys. What? That's the dead bell. You guys heard that again?
So David set that up before. Just said, "Hey, I'm just gonna keep this here if they want to interact." So if you want to give us a tour and let us know what we're in for.
Look on the ceiling above you, by the way.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
It's a very creepy hallway.
Like that.
I mean, it's uneven.
Maybe it's not even.
Like it slants.
No. It's completely level. 100% level.
It does seem like it's...
There's a bump in there from some root that's going underneath there, which doesn't make any sense.
Okay, my camera charged.
What?
I'm so dead serious about this. My camera was at 17%, now it's at 24.
What? It recharged.
It charged.
That's new.
Alright,
It's weird.
Usually they take away your energy. God, this room is freezing.
That room is just so cold.
Weird. Oh,
Oh,
somebody's
what
yelling.
does that do? What is that?
That's not mine.
Hold on, if we back up, I think we might have been too close to it.
What the fuck did
That
I
thing.
just hear?
Could we
So,
put it off?
You
Or
gotta
no?
Be,
Oh. Oh!
you gotta be.
It's
Oh.
of course the Feynman principle. It has a radiated energy field around the antenna. And I have it low since I didn't want to catch up any of our EMF signals from our phones. So that's why it's so low.
No, none of us were at the table at all.
Don't
That
do
was me
that.
and Carol. Sorry.
Was that Carol?
Yeah, it's Carol.
Carol.
She loves
Goofing.
music.
Carol,
Oh, okay.
don't toy with the toys. See that?
It wasn't me, it was Carol.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, it's Carol.
Oh.
What was that?
You heard that. That was the
That
gosh
was
darn
awful.
piano playing.
That was awful. That was the worst day of my life. What is happening here?
For a steak?
Hello?
Oh wow, there it goes. It's up to yellow. It's up to red. Guys,
Oh.
Jordan.
Oh, buddy. She's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Christmas tweet.
Christmas tree.
What's with you? You
Okay,
know?
so what is the yellow? What does that mean?
It means it's on fire, baby. What's with you?
Okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Listen, whoever's in this room, if you have any mushrooms,
Now's the time to do it.
now is the time to share.
Or any
Sharing is
drugs.
caring.
Okay, I did hear a little bit of something.
Oh,
Bro,
was that the...
that's the piano.
Oh!
That's the piano. Hi. Do you want to come in here with us? Or play the piano again? Well, now it's just us. We're here to just communicate with you, and if you don't want to communicate with us, that's chill. Like, it's totally fine. I always
Guys, I'm going off to pick up the pizza.
Oh, fuck!
My God.
Thanks, David.
Oh,
That was crazy.
I beat a little bit. Can I get a ding ding if that was funny?
C'était le bon temps dans le palais d'antan, on allait danser toute la soirée. La valse musette, des balades au canal en revenant du bal pour boire un godet dans un petit troquet ou bien une guinguette. C'était le bon temps dans le palais d'antan, il y avait des gamins, des petits gavroches, les mains dans les...
So it has been the worst week of Oki's entire life. She had to go to the vet a couple days ago to get a shot, and then today I took her to the groomer. I bought this almost a year ago. It expires at the end of the month, and it's a year pass, which means I can go as many times a year as I want to. And I have gone once. And I just kind of like use the park as like my morning walk. I also bought sunglasses. Not bad. Hi. I'm gonna make like a pasta salad. In concept, it should be good. It's like arugula with like some pasta thrown over the top, this kind, and then maybe some like cherry tomatoes and then just like basil and lemon. Like pretty simple but healthy. When I lived in Oregon, there was a donut place, and it was in Portland, and it was called Voodoo Donuts. And every time I would go to Portland, I would get one because I really liked it. Well, come to find out, I'm not special, and it's actually a franchise. So they're all over the place. It's still like a reminder of home for me, so every time I go somewhere with a Voodoo Donuts, I'll grab one. So, I got myself one. I've been getting the same one every time. It's called Dirt, and it's like Oreos with Oreos. Also, something else happened, it's kind of embarrassing. I do this thing, and I do this often, where I will park a car at a place that is like a parking garage, and I get so hyper focused on going to the place that I'm going to, I don't pay attention to where I parked. Luckily, my phone will keep track of where I parked my car generally. I came out of Universal and I could kind of see where my car was and I couldn't find it. And this is my new car. Well, it's new to me, it's not new. You know how when you've had a car for a while, you almost have like this, it's like a soul bond with it, and you can see it from like across the parking garage, and you just know, you're like, that small inch of metal, that's my car. Well, I don't really know my car that well, so I can see it, and I still don't recognize that it's mine. And so I'm walking around, I'm hitting the beeper. It's not as loud as my old car when it beeps, it just goes beep. When my last car was like, finally the valet guy, bless his heart, sees me and goes, "Ma'am, do you need help?" "Yes, please." And so he was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I can hear my car beeping really faintly, but I don't know where it is, and I can't remember where I parked. I'm just like totally embarrassed." And he like sticks his head over and he says it's coming from downstairs, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't remember if I drove up, I don't know if I drove down when I parked. I have to stir my pasta. So I went downstairs, got in my car, came home. Pasta night? No, I don't have like a pasta night. That's just what I'm eating tonight. You know what? It's pasta night. It's pasta night. Okay, it's pasta night. I'm kind of just winging this. I'm making like a combination of olive oil and garlic and lemon and basil with like some salt and sugar as like a really, really light dressing. I'm gonna put this pasta over the top of arugula, and then I'm gonna add like some chicken and maybe some olives and then goat cheese, and I cut up some cherry tomatoes and pine nuts. I don't know, pine nuts are weird, but they're so good. Okay, my salad is done. I'm gonna eat the salad, and then it's time to set up for stream. So I'm trying to get a bite of everything. Okay, that's not a bite of everything. Nope, this is actually really good. I wasn't sure if the olives were gonna be good because I thought maybe the olives would like be weird with the other stuff, but it's really tasty and fresh, which is what I wanted because I've been kind of eating like shit lately, and also I'm gonna eat that donut later, so. So I'm going to get lunch with my friends Ellie and Jordan, and I didn't remember that last night was daylight savings. So it's last night I was on the computer, and then all of a sudden it went from 2 o'clock to 3 in the morning. I went outside to get coffee this morning, and there was this box by my front door that was literally like the size of a refrigerator. And I was like, what did I order? I opened it up, and it was what I ordered. I just didn't realize that I ordered so much of it. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. I ordered like so much toilet paper. I don't think I spent enough money for it to be this much. But it's so much. It like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages of toilet paper, and then these are paper towels. What am I gonna do with all this? I live in like the tiniest house ever. What do I do? The top of my fridge is for 2 things. It's for dog stuff and tools. And I don't like that it's like this. I ordered some organizers that look like this. You'll still be able to see everything, but like I don't really know. It's not gonna get worse, right? I kind of thought these would be white, seeing as the picture is white. Maybe I'm crazy. Also, this is white, and that is white. What color's the other one? I swear, if this one's white, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay? Okay, this one's black too. Maybe I'm crazy. Just got a whiff of something, but there's nothing here other than the buns. Very important thing to be up on top of the fridge, you know? I have been looking for these for God knows how long. For like hanging up paintings and stuff. This is a bell that I picked up while I was walking. I think it's these. They smell like fish food. I'm gonna throw these away. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like that looks better, right? I mean, I'm not gonna brag about it, but it definitely is like nicer. It'll work. So we just filmed podcast. Caroline left, but I was gonna give like a short podcast room tour. So this is the room. We filmed the podcast in my shed. Sorry if this breaks your immersion, but the brick wall is not actually real brick. It's like a wallpaper that I bought off of Amazon, and it's constantly unsticking. You can see it's like falling off of the walls here. Another immersion break. Out there is like a black board that I nailed to the outside of the house so that it's like always nighttime. We have 3 cameras. That's Caroline's face camera, the middle camera, and my camera. And then this is usually where we sit and eat snacks. The couch that we used to sit on and Oki sits on now. There's what takes all of the sound. So what I do every night after we film is I take the SD card from each of the cameras and then from the interface that records the audio. And that usually takes like a while, like a couple hours, which I could complain about, but I'm not going to, because what I do, because I have to be sitting at my computer, like monitoring it. So I just play video games while I'm doing it.
I have 1.5 hearts.
Okay, just don't die.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Huh? 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 Okay. I'm just chilling today. I went and got coffee this morning, and then I did a couple phone calls. So I'm going to present to you today my top 5 things that are in my house that I feel like I'm glad are in my house because I use them a lot or like them a lot. Okay, so if you know me, you know that I'm one of those annoying air fryer people. So I got this air fryer a while ago. You can just fit so much in it. I have this basket if I'm making fries, which I never do. I heat stuff up in it. I like literally anything that I need to cook. Don't use an oven. I'll use a stovetop for stuff that you have to use a stovetop. Definitely on the list. I don't like that this is the second vlog that I've squatted in my shower for. I am one of those people that I like to have a nice shower sit. And I don't want to sit directly on the tile here. So I bought this so that I can, you know, hit one of these. I went through this like manic episode where I got really invested in slime, buying slime. And let me just show you. I'm going to show you. So this is slime, and it's literally just like, it's like flubber, if you ever made flubber in school, or like gack, I don't know. Something about it is so relaxing, and these ones, they smell good. So this one's called Spa Towel. So it literally like looks like towel fabric. And so I'll just sit here and I'll just play with them. This one is peach green tea. So it has like little lumps of this stuff in it that are hard that you can play with. It smells like mango. I started doing this thing this year because I've never really been somebody who just like buys little stupid things to bring me happiness. Like I'll usually save up and I'll buy like a big purchase, or I don't spend money on things. And I've been trying to every once in a while just like treat myself with like a little thing. Something that like doesn't cost that much money, but just brings you happiness. You're excited for it to come in the mail. So I have my slime wall, and again, I want to display them better. I'm not sure how to display these better, but that's that. I think this thing is the thing that is the most cool. I don't care about this lighter. This is just for candles. I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. This is from one of my favorite games, Undertale. Somebody sent it to me when I was going through a rough time and I was about to move houses and it showed up like the day before I left, and I just really like it a lot. I don't really think you need to play the game for it to mean something to you, but I don't know, it's nice. Okay, so this next one, this is probably like the most basic thing that I have. I have the hiccups too. And it's hidden behind my clothes thingy because I don't have any room in my bedroom because my bedroom is tiny. But this is my wall of photos. These are pictures of times and people that I really enjoy. Most of the photos were taken right when I first moved to LA. And so that was just a really exciting time in my life because I was meeting lots of new people, and I should put it somewhere where I could see it better. This is what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm having strawberries, I'm having these. I have chips and hummus. I could dip those in the hummus. Let's try it. Okay. And I have a salad. Girl dinner. I'm just sitting here and I'm ready for stream, and I'm gonna start in a sec, but I just wanted to chat about something because I've had something on my mind lately and I'm trying to work through it because I've felt like this before and I'm starting to feel like this again. A couple years ago, I started to have this feeling like I was, and this is gonna sound dramatic, like rotting away, like kind of just like withering. I just felt like the world was moving around me and I was kind of just like staying in one place. But eventually I didn't feel like that anymore. And now I'm starting to feel like that again. And I'm starting to stay inside more. I think my overall mental state is much happier than I was then. Because at that time, I was also dealing with a relationship that I was really unhappy with. I think the relationship that I'm unhappy with now is the relationship I'm having kind of with myself. And let me explain that. I'm trying to kind of figure out what the trajectory for the rest of my life is going to look like, and I'm having a hard time. And I'm very firm on there's no standard for the pacing of how you do things in life. You know, it's not like there's some sort of like laid out schedule for when you turn 30 and if you're not doing XYZ, you're a failure. And I think that I feel that, like in my brain and also like in my heart as well. Because sometimes your brain knows something, but your heart doesn't understand it yet, or the other way around. I wake up, I go through the motions, I go to sleep, I wake up, I go through the motions, I go to sleep. I'm not able to lock on to chapters. I just feel like time is moving. And I know that there are some solutions that can help. Some of them are really annoying, like I should probably be going to the gym. I think I just need to get out of the house more. I live by myself. There was a point in my life right after my breakup where I was thrust into LA. Most of my first vlogs are of this time period. I didn't make like any money. Mentally, I kind of felt like a mess. Thinking back on it, because I was trying to survive, I was super alive. Which is a crazy concept that sometimes when you're at your lowest, you're actually like super alive. Not asking for hard times, because I don't want that, but I think I just need to make myself a little bit more uncomfortable in a controlled environment, you know? Well, I am doing my taxes on Thursday, so that'll be pretty uncomfortable. I think we're gonna be okay. Because it was like this before, and then it got better. So, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I've always figured it out. I'm gonna figure it out again. So, figure it out.
They did the only thing they knew to rid themselves of the vampire. The sexton built a roaring blaze outside the vault and fed the shrunken body to the flames. They watched the body burn until nothing remained but ashes.
Nosferatu.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Crazy style.
Sayonara. Take care, Seinfeld. Bye.